Gareth Bale, probably. It's first time. So. Or David Beckham.
Can be a good, solid senior pro on the pitch.
Hello, mate. Hello, Gaffer.
And then there leaves a special position in 10, which is a gentleman you might recognise, which is a guy called...
Welcome back to Brentwood, home of our Specsavers Best Worst Team at Warley FC. It's been a season to remember. They've got a new assistant manager, been taught how to eat like a Premier League pro, been put through their paces by the fittest man in football, and got one over Angry Gingers Winton United in an upset for the ages. Speaking of upsets, the Warley boys are causing plenty this season, and they have their eyes on Cup glory.
It's called the Ken Robinson Cup. It starts off at around the 64. It's across all 4 of our divisions, meaning that you can go from playing a team in the top division right down to the bottom division of the Brentwood Sunday League. We faced a team called Essex Comets. They're an under-23 side. They are currently sat, I think, middle of the table in Division 2. So I think for us it was an immediate test straight away of playing a team a div higher. I think the guys sort of went into it with a no-fear approach to it, where it was just like, we'll just see what happens. And a bit of a different one, typical Sunday League. We played the first game, we played a full 90 minutes, we equalised in the 87th minute, and then the ref decided that the pitch was unplayable after 90 minutes for extra time. At the request of the other team, they said, could we go straight to penalties? But the actual cup competition doesn't allow it. So then we had to go to a replay after probably getting the momentum back after the 87-minute equaliser. We returned for what was the replay, essentially. It was like old FA Cup with a cup replay. Went 2-0 down in typical Warley fashion, from one from a set piece and then one from a free kick, which was actually a really good free kick in fairness. But with a second half reaction, we managed to get 3 goals. Harvey scored an absolute worldie. It's about 20 yards out over the top of the goalkeeper. And then Rafe, who's been a bit on a goal drought, has managed to bag 2 very good finishes. And we sort of stuck at the last 10 minutes, sat in the old school Sunday League low block for about the last 10 minutes and just Brad and JB just hoofed everything physically possible.
Waiting for Warley in the last 16 will be another team in the league above, Club Calcio. Back in the league, Micah's got one more trick up his sleeve too. He's managed to convince an old friend to put the boots back on.
Right, where am I? Just here, yeah? Alright. Yeah, underneath sign it. Okay. There we go. Done.
Hi, I'm Joe Cole, ex-England international and 3-time Premier League winner.
That's right, Micah's sweet-talked one of England's golden generation into lacing his boots up for the worst team in the country. He must be honoured.
Micah, it's a privilege to play for you, mate. Really is. When I knew you wanted to sign me, all the other teams in Essex, Sunday League teams, just fell by the wayside. I'm going to go out there, mate, hopefully do you proud. At the moment, I just want to, if I stand up at the end of the game on my feet, we've done a good job, mate. We'll give it our all.
Micah's cut a special deal with the Essex FA to get Joe signed on an emergency 1-match loan deal. That match happens to be against Oak Road Rangers, a huge game as Warley look to climb up the league table.
I'm feeling like that nice feeling, nervous, excited, happy to be playing, but the older you get, you just don't know how your body's going to react. I can't run, I can't jump, I can't sprint, but I can use my voice. So I can just get them round me, be nice and solid, give them a little bit of tactical nous. I should be all right with the ball at my feet. I should be. I can be a good, solid senior pro on the pitch and try and get the lads through the game and get them used to being in the right positions at the right times. Forget the league position. It's going to be a case of who went out last night, have a look round, ask the lads honestly, what time did they get in? The ones that have had the earlier night tend to play them from the start. I think it's just a case of once you get everyone here in Sunday League football, is your best players turn up, you don't know whose teams come in, ringers, and you just got to see where you're at. It's just the unknown, it's the unknown.
Right, let's rewind 24 hours. To get a feel for which of the lads might be breaking their curfew, we sent Joe on a secret rendezvous to Luke's house to meet his new manager.
Hello, mate. Hello, Gaffer.
And find out a little bit about his new teammates.
Luke, thank you, mate. You could have had the choice of a multitude of ex-players. So what do you think I can bring to the team?
I think for me, it's probably scoring goals. A
Right.
lot of our forwards we've had about 80 shots with about 2 goals this season.
Really? Is it a bit of composure with finishing, or is it selecting the right pass, the last thing, or is it a mixture of both?
I mean, to be honest, a lot of it comes down to composure and the fact that they seem to get in front of goal and then they'll panic instead of taking that deep breath that you need to take before you get through on goal. They'll probably just miss it through overcomplication.
You've got to get the basics right and get them fit, get them together, get them fighting for each other, and then that last little bit of quality, that almost comes on the back end of it, doesn't it? So should we have a look at a few clips? You show me what I'm working with tomorrow.
Yeah, go for it. I'll grab it over here. So this is against St Eagles. I think this looks like, once again, like to win the ball back quite high. Our fullbacks are typically a lot higher, and a lot of it is finishes. There's a couple of people that are really composed on it, but then a couple of other strikers, as you'll probably see tomorrow, is they rush and panic in front of their goal.
Well, that was a good finish. You got across the lovely, again, little bit of a high press, ball come in the box, and it's composed finish. Looked like with the left foot, wasn't it? That was good.
So this is the same team, St Eagles.
Right.
Now, we ended up losing this game 3-2 because we conceded 3 set pieces. You can see it's first and second contacts is massive with our team. I will touch on it tomorrow as well, is a lot of our defenders like to give themselves like a yard to track a man, when actually what you probably should be doing is at Sunday League level stand tight to the man.
Okay, another set piece. This is essential, it's going to go forward. You're going to have to deal with it. There. First contact, second contact. Oh, yeah, that's a bad. See there, that's decision making. I think set pieces is simple. You say to the lads, right, only thing I want you to do, if I'm telling you to mark someone, you're marking that person until the ball's out of play or way up the pitch in the danger zone. Right, so this is a positive one. This is a set piece goal. And let's look at this from our perspective. Good occupation in the box, looks lively, bit of movement. Number 4.
There you go, back post.
Fantastic. Good ball in.
It's strange because we concede a lot of set pieces, but we don't actually typically score a lot of set pieces.
Well, that's an easy thing to fix. You go right, you got your centre halves, and one goes near post, one goes far post. So the taker's got an opportunity to try and find one of them.
So this is a more positive one, as you can see.
Right, let's go. Break the lines. Great bit of dribbling down the outside. Beautiful. Good occupation. Wonderful. That's good. That's composure.
Yeah.
So that's just good contact. You're telling lads, it's going to drop. Pitch is dreadful. And not a goalkeeper. Just try and get good contact.
They're not better checks, are they? Let's be honest.
But that's what we want more of. So tomorrow, I'm looking forward to this now. What do you want from me?
So, I mean, one is scoring goals.
Okay.
I think another thing for me is around the communication.
Yeah, I mean, communication's vital. I know Micah's picked up on that.
Communication. You need to be louder. Talk to each other. It's silent out there. Talk as a team. And you batter these 3-4-0. Simple as that.
Especially in crucial periods of the game. And I'll try and get your goal. And try and, get the lads making better decisions. Score a few goals, win the game, 3 points, and get that promotion.
Perfect.
Let's
Look
go.
forward to it.
I can't wait now.
So after a restless night dreaming about conceding from set pieces, Joe's anxious to meet his new teammates and prove he's still got it.
When you go to a new club, people size you up. Do you know what I mean? Is he still got it? Has he not got it? What's he like? Does he want to be here? Does he fancy it? So, I could go in there and just hopefully connect with them. I'm going to enjoy myself. We're going to have fun. I'm coming here to win a game of football.
Just a few changing rooms down, the lads are debating who they think Micah has signed for them.
I hope Mark Noble, who's a big West Ham fan, and I know he lives there.
Someone who's going to have an impact for us going forward. Would be nice for you, like a striker or an attacking midfielder. Someone like Thierry Henry or Dennis Bergkamp would be great.
What position needs it in? I definitely wouldn't say the cam, number 10, because that's where I am. Probably right wing.
I'd call him out. Gareth Bale, probably. His first time, so yeah, that'd be amazing. Love to see Gareth Bale. I've said Gareth Bale in a few interviews. I'm not obsessed with him, or David Beckham. Yeah, David Beckham. Croucho. Lampard. Rooney. Gerrard.
We need a clinical striker. Jermaine Defoe.
That's a shout.
Maybe.
Yeah, striker.
Or Michael Owen. Even better.
And as Luke sends the team out to warm up, our ex-England international is taking a different approach.
So I'm having a maximum 5 minutes warm up, getting out there, Because if you do like a 20-30 minute warm up and you're doing all them sprints and everything, I'll be knackered after 10 minutes. So should I ease myself into the game and we'll go from there.
With Joe waiting in the wings, it's time for Luke to announce his new signing to the team.
Right. Boys, as you know, something a bit different today, so just going to quickly go through the team with you. So obviously in goal, we got Jude, as obvious. Then we got Owen at right back. You got JB and Brad as centre backs. Then you've got Isaac at left back. Then you've got Sadler and Ethan in the centre mids. You got Charlie at right wing, Harvey at left wing, Dan up top, and then that leaves a special position in 10, which is a gentleman you might recognise, which is a guy called Joe Cole.
Oh wow.
Who should be coming out now. Grand surprise.
You all wanted Jermaine Defoe, didn't you? I heard you say that.
How are you, lads? Good luck, boys. How are we? Coming the boys.
Obviously it's a bit foggy today, so probably try and keep the ball on the ground, because if it goes over red light, you're probably going to lose it immediately. 4-2-1-3. Joe, you just sort of flow around for 10 yards and just see what happens.
I can't move. 10 yards is my radius.
Yeah, 10 yards through it. I'll give you a licence not to track back. Also, just a little mention as well, Harvey is captain for today. Harvey, because he stayed out the longest on social, give him a round of applause. But no, in all seriousness, boys, you know, enjoy it today. I've said that we won 5 wins out of 5 for the end of the season. Make sure it's a positive game. Let him do the build-up play for you, because he's pretty good at it, yeah? So, if there's anyone behind you you're going to trust, probably going to be him. Let's go win it, yeah, boys? Let's go.
Come on, boys. Right, Gaff, I'm just use the bathroom and I'll be back out. See you in a bit, boys. Nervous.
Next time on Specsavers Best Worst Team, Warley find out whether Joe Cole has still got it.
Can't waste my runs on a warm-up. All right, boys. All right, get loose. Get loose. Go, boys. Now go have a bath. Yeah.